Hi guys, I trust I find you all well. I'm in the shed. Look who's in here with me, look. Someone else who's old and leaky. Hello fella. There you go, my boy. He's been in his age now, I can tell you. Right. Remember a little while back I said that I was going to do some modifications to my bench drill, pillar drill. Well, I have. I've done that. And I said I would film it, and I didn't. For whatever reason. Anywho, do you want to see what I've done to it? No shouting at me. The wiring's a bit dodgy. Yeah, I couldn't find a decent sparky to do the wiring. Anyway, what I wanted is the same as every other person that's got a bench pillar drill: decent light on your drilling subject. So this is what we're talking about. Basically, it's one of those light fitting units that go into a chrome ceiling with three of these on there. There's one there. Okay, I've got one up there which shines on the light when I put this switch on. There you go, like that. And the other one I think is dead somewhere in a ditch. I think it ran away from home and just died in a ditch. So I've installed it on there via a nut and bolt like that, and I've traced the cables around here, soldered, heat shrunk down through a 25mm grommet, and here we have a little glass inline fuse, or glass fuse holder, sort of thing you'd find on the back of a fruit machine or something like that. And I drilled a hole there, put that in there, did that little nylon lock nut up, and did all the same there, heat shrink. So I put a tie wrap around there so it can't be pulled. That's rigid. I know it's in an area where you've got pulleys that are rotating, and perhaps I should have put a bit of mechanical Copex or something on it, but I can do that afterwards by slitting the Copex. It's fine as is. I've changed the mounting plate bolts for proper metal because the other screws were a flipping joke, I tell you. So they've got washers on now and spring washers because they're all loose. I've set this to the right height. That's all good now, so that's all working. I've got it on its lowest setting, so the belt would be at its lowest here, which is 50 hertz, 620 revs per minute, and it can go up to 2620. But I fear that it would shake itself to death at that speed because of the overall quality. Ooh, brew's going cold. Ooh. Right. So I did all that. I cable tied that, put that through. I had to drill that hole out. It was a tiny little hole there anyway, so I just made it bigger and put a 25mm grommet in there, a blank grommet, and I had to use a punch to punch a hole through there. So that was that. I made sure that when the drill bit rotated, that pulley didn't catch on the lid, on the inside of the lid, because it is very, very close indeed. Okay, so we had that in situ. This was all hanging out. I had the original plug going in another one of these here, and the remnants of it is lying around somewhere. It's not important because it wasn't big enough for what I wanted. So I disconnected these two from the back of the switch, and I disconnected the earth from the back of the inside there, the earthing point. I took that out and I fitted my nice new long flex like so. I used a P-clip there just to secure the cable so it's not down here like it was flopping around before. Always dangerous with a rotating drill part, A couple of tie wraps. I used an old Honda DeVille cable wire with with like plastic dip on it. It's just firm. It's there. It's out the way and it's protected, and it's not going to get in anybody's way ever. So in there we had from the light we had a blue and a brown. So blue needs to go to neutral, so that went into this switch in with the incoming neutral, like that, and the live went to in a connector with the live to this fuse, and then from the fuse it went down to the live side of the incoming. So brown went in with this brown on the incoming side of the switch. Now the reason I did that is because as soon as I turn on the power for this drill, the light comes on. That's exactly what I wanted. So when we turn the power on, okay, we've got nothing because that's the wrong one. Ready, steady, go. There we go. So we've got power and light straight away, exactly where we want it, right at the work surface. It's adjustable. You can do what you like with that, but I like it just as it is. Okay, I'm trying out these what they called. You're shouting at the screen. I don't know what they're called. I'm an aspiring chippy. I want to make some lollipop sticks and matchsticks at some point in the future because I think that's my calling. There we go. So that's it. That's what I've done to the drill now. So as soon as we put the power on, okay, light comes on, and then we just literally got power there. Emergency stop, or the off button, that stops, light's still on, and it only goes out when you extinguish the power, like so. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. There's never enough direct light on your work subject, is there? Never. There never is. I've got a lot of lighting going on here now in this workshop. It's brilliant. It's exactly what I want, where I want it. I've got individual switches here. That does these two. That one does that one, and that one does that switch there does the the clock light. So I could have a bit of mood lighting on like that. You see, for when it's games night sort of thing, the old TV and that. And then you could put that one on or off, and this one on or off, all individually. So that's on these two. So we could just have literally, look at that, a little bit of mood lighting, and we got that one there. So we could actually do a bit of sexy drilling at night. Now look at that. What do you reckon? I reckon it's cool enough. Alright, let's put some light back on. Alright guys, well I say thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of what this is. Without you guys, this is nothing channel, isn't it? Okay, right, I have recorded 2 videos of me breathing new life into my Milwaukees, and when I get a chance to upload them, I will edit them and then upload them. I will do so. That will be coming on soon. So take care until I see you again. Be good to each other. Take care. Bye.